As usual, I'll have all your weather updates, but we'll also be bringing some wildlife updates shortly in the programme.
Did they say if the paint actually freezes or not?
I didn't catch it.
No, I didn't either.
Assuming not, though.
Excellent.
Well, time for the weather now. And Lily, it's certainly not as cold here as it is in Alaska, but how are our temperatures looking?
No, we're probably a good deal on the milder side, but our temperatures actually haven't been super warm, but they haven't been super cold either. Today, we had maximums of around 20 degrees Celsius. It was a little bit cloudy as we went through the afternoon, and if you're thinking, oh, it doesn't feel that warm, summer's behind us, remember we are now into September, and actually the average maximum temperature for September is 20 degrees Celsius, so really we are bang on average. But of course, September, it is a shoulder month, transitioning from the summer into the colder autumn and winter, and that's why it can be quite varied. So we've also had some very cold days in September as well, maximums of only around 11 degrees. So we really can get a variety of conditions, but at the moment we're about where we should be. Now,
I'm obviously a huge fan of the weather, but I'm a massive fan of your wildlife update tonight. Yes. Tell us what it's all about.
Well, I've got a very cute wildlife update. We're going to be talking about bluebell gaining weight, and hopefully we'll be able to be released soon. But let's get all the weather now. Well, things have turned a little bit cloudier now, but to start the day, we had some brighter skies. Those of you who are up a little bit earlier may well have had some sunnier conditions to start the day. But as we head into tomorrow, it is going to be mostly on the cloudy side. Jersey may well get some glimmers of brightness, but for Guernsey and Alderney, a more grey picture, and it's looking like there could be some mist and fog as well. That thicker cloud producing some drizzle in places overnight and into tomorrow morning. But after a breezy few days, calmer winds closer to a light force 3 to moderate force 4. Now, the reason for the conditions is because tomorrow we're in something called a warm sector. That's this triangular shape in between the warm front and the cold front. That will tend to give us those murkier conditions, and because Alderney and Guernsey are that bit further north, closer to the centre of the system, that's why here we're likely to see more in the way of cloud and the greater likelihood of some mist and some fog too. So we head into tonight then, rather grey and overcast, that cloud thickening up, so it could well produce some light drizzle, patchy rain, a few spits and spots here and there, nothing too significant though, and the chance of some mist and fog as well. That's looking like it could well linger in the morning, as I said, more likely for Guernsey and for Alderney, so a greyer picture here, still rather cloudy for Jersey and still the chance of mist and fog to start, but Jersey is more likely to see some brighter skies later on. There could well be some drizzle to begin tomorrow, but it should be drying out as we head into the afternoon and evening, and a similar feel temperature-wise to what we've been used to, so maximums of 20 to 22 degrees, but calmer winds tomorrow, a light force 3 to moderate force 4. Let's check in with our times of high water then, between 5 and 6 a.m, later on between 5 and 6 p.m, with the sea temperature at 17.4 degrees. So in summary, a grey day to come tomorrow, temperatures around average and winds calming down. Hello there, very good evening to you. Well, we had some cloudier conditions to end today, but things did start off on a brighter note and some sunnier skies to greet those of you who were up a little bit earlier before that cloud set in. So we head into tomorrow, really more of the reverse. It's likely to start off greyer and cloudy with mist and fog a possibility. That's more likely for Guernsey and Alderney. Still a chance for Jersey, but Jersey perhaps more likely to see brighter skies as we head throughout the day. And that cloud, because it's a bit thicker, could well produce some drizzle at times overnight and into tomorrow morning, but after a breezy few days we have got some calmer winds in store. So back to the here and now, overcast, grey and cloudy skies, with that cloud possibly giving us a few spits and spots of rain here. Nothing too significant, but a bit drizzly, a bit murky, and the chance of some mist patches and even some fog patches on higher ground developing overnight, with minimum temperatures of 16 degrees Celsius across the islands. So we head into tomorrow then, some of those murky conditions lingering, especially for Guernsey and Alderney. That's where there's a greater likelihood of some mist, fog and some drizzle, but possibility for all islands. As I mentioned, Jersey slightly likely to get some brighter skies as we head into the afternoon, and all islands should see things drying out later on. Temperatures tomorrow similar to what we've had today, so highs of 22 degrees, but calmer winds around a light force 3 to moderate force 4.